The purpose of this video is to share information with families about the communication matrix. What is the communication matrix? The communication matrix is designed to show you exactly how your child's communicating now. It will give you an idea of goals for next steps in your child's communication development. It provides a one-page profile which shows you at a glance what level of communication behaviors your child is using and what kind of messages he or she is expressing. There are 4 basic reasons for communicating: refusing things you don't want, obtaining things you want, engaging in social interactions, and providing or seeking information. As you look at the profile, you will see these 4 reasons across the bottom of the profile. In addition, there are 7 levels of communicative competency. This is basically the 7 levels of communication behaviors. The first level is the pre-intentional behavior, which is a reactive communicative process. For example, crying when hungry. The second is an intentional behavior. It is a proactive behavior, such as smiling or laughing for enjoyment. Intended communication starts at level 3. The first is non-conventional pre-symbolic communication, which are those things that lead to a desired item. For example, if a student makes a certain sign or looks a certain way, such as looking at a cup on the table, you understand that they would like that cup. The next level is conventional pre-symbolic communication. These are universal gestures, such as holding the hands up for wanting to be held, or waving for hello and goodbye. Level 5 is concrete symbolic communication, where you have an actual photograph of an object and they use that photograph to request that particular object. Level 6 is abstract symbolic communication. This could be a sign, a symbol, or a word. And the final level, level 7, is a formal symbolic communication. And this is where children are combining 2 or more signs, symbols, or words to communicate a message. When you look at the profile, you will see these 7 levels of communicative competence on the left-hand side. When completing the matrix, you will be given a series of questions. You will then choose the answer that best describes the communication skills of your child. You will choose the behavior that your child uses to communicate that specific message. And you will choose whether your child's skill is emerging, just beginning to develop, or is mastered, which means it's consistently performed for the same message. After completing the matrix, you will then get a communication profile. What you will see in the black boxes across the bottom are those 4 reasons for communication: refusal, obtaining, social, and information. Along the left-hand side, you will see those 7 levels just described. You will see, based on your answer, the skills that your student has mastered, shown here in blue, and skills that are emerging, not yet consistent, shown in yellow. The white boxes with the black lines around them indicate that this communication skill is not yet being used. If you answered at one of the upper levels of communication, you may also see white boxes without the outline. That means that that skill has been surpassed based upon the answers you have given. This one-page summary of your communication skills can show you where the student might be performing mastered skills and might have skills to continue working on. Or may be missing some communication skills that then you and your child's team can discuss to see if it might be appropriate to develop goals for. There are 3 options for you to complete the communication matrix. The first is you can do it yourself with a questionnaire that you can get from your child's teacher or speech-language pathologist. The second is you can ask someone else to do it, and they could complete it based on what they know about the student. This may often occur by the teacher or SLP. And then what we like to do is compare what the family sees to what is seen at school to see the consistent communication modes and messages used across settings. You also have the option to do it online, and I'll provide that website a little bit later in the presentation. Once the profile is completed, using the results, we can help families and educators decide on what communication goals might enhance the development of the communication skills for this particular child. It also helps educators, both speech-language pathologists as well as classroom teachers, program for specific interventions for developing those communication skills. If you'd like more information, you may visit this website, communicationmatrix.org. Also, you may contact your child's teacher or speech-language pathologist for more information as well. Thank you for viewing this video.